So guess who forgot to do an intro for this video? Me! Hey guys, I am Shan, and I do art stuff. Today's video, we're going to be going over the Colors of the Month challenge for the month of May for Marker Universe. Essentially what this is, it's a 4-color challenge. They give you 4 colors that you have to use and you make art with it. For the month of May, we have Iris, Azalea, Napoli Yellow, and Light Prawn, that little red one right there, but that is the incorrect red. I didn't have the red they asked me for, I forget what it was, but who cares. I don't understand how I can have so many markers and then not have the one color that they need me to use. I am a little low on reds. That's actually probably the weakest color scheme I have right now, so remind me to go save up some money and buy more, cause... Oh yeah, by the way, here's my Copic collection, and just in case you guys are curious, I promise you I'm not rich. I don't know what compels you guys to send me stuff, I'm not even that great of a person, but thanks. I already did the art. The art's done. It's been posted on my Instagram and my Twitter and all over Discord, so you guys already know what this art is, but if you're new here, then you have no idea what this art is. Unless you looked at the thumbnail, and the thumbnail kind of tells you straight up what kind of art this is. But I decided these colors reminded me of something kind of retro and vintage and kind of vaporwave and stuff, so I kind of went with that. Let me show you the drawing, and let me show you the process, and I swear you guys probably think I have the filthiest desk. I don't know what that is, but I cannot... Ugh! Let's go do some art. Well, I already did the art. Let's go put these markers away, and then let's go watch the replay. Let's go. Alright, today is June 23rd. It's been about a month since I did this, so a lot has changed. First off, I want to give a huge thank you if you're watching this video, especially if you're subscribed. You guys mean a lot to me. I'm sorry I don't upload that much. I don't really have much of an upload schedule. This is kind of like my side project, so it means a lot that you're here. I hope you enjoy this video. So let's get started. I take that thumbnail sketch and I put it in Procreate on my iPad and I kind of draw over it in a full size. Y'all might notice I do use my iPad a lot to draw, and this is simply because I started as a digital artist way before I started doing markers and pencils and paints, and it's always going to be my comfort area. I know how to do line art, especially on an iPad. It's so nice. It's very satisfying. Would make great coloring pages one day. That is kind of like my goal. Someday way in the future I might make a coloring book. That'd be pretty cool. I just kind of wanted something fun and stupid. Like, I really wanted to just kind of make something goofy and silly. So I had this idea to make this dragon, right? And he's all like cool, you know, maybe he's... I don't know what era this is. Is it 80s? Is it 90s? Is it nothing? I just went nuts with this drawing. I just had so much fun doing it. Like right now I'm drawing the stickers. Do you guys remember back in like the late 90s, early, aughts, I guess it's called? Where you guys could get the stickers from the vending machine? They still have those. I actually found one of those in the arcade the other day. I loved collecting those, and I put them on every single folder I had at school, man. I used to collect those things. So this dragon has those on his skateboard, and he wears a shirt inspired entirely by a tapestry that my friend showed me. I'm like, dude, I showed her the drawing. I'm like, I have no idea what to put on this guy's shirt. She says, oh, easy, I have just the thing. And she shows me this tapestry, right? And it says, stay rad. I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect. That's perfect. Let's use that. But here's the line art. Again, super silly. A lot of people, when I showed this to them, thought it was kind of weird looking, and that's fine. If you think it's weird, that's on you. I thought it was fun. I printed it on the worst paper known to mankind. The XPress-It blending card. God, I hate this paper so much! Here's a few color ideas I did. One had a yellow shirt, one had like a black shirt. Showed it the Discord, unanimously agreed black shirt's the way to go, so let's do it. I am introducing a 5th color. It's not really cheating because black and white is allowed. The N10 is neutral gray, the darkest gray you could possibly get. I'm very fortunate for this challenge because the palette that they gave us this time was super nice. Like that red and the yellow just makes this perfect like sunset orange, and that's kind of why I'm taking my time on this part of the video to show you, because I really loved how those colors blended together. Probably my favorite part of this drawing is right now. Everything else, it just kind of goes downhill from here. You're gonna see. Just like anything else I do, art is pain, you know, it's suffering. So the yellow and reds blend really well together, but what about that purple, Azalea? I had a few practice attempts where I tried to use the red as the skin and then shaded with purple, and he looked like a burn victim. So I decided, let's not do that. Let's try coloring purple first and then highlight the red. Maybe he'll look less, you know, less like a Batman supervillain and more like, oh wow, look at this guy, he's so purple, woohoo. And it kind of worked, but you know what, with these colors, there's only so much you can really do. I thought about just making him only purple, and then using the XPress-It blending card to build those layers of purple for shadows, but then it'll kind of plain, and that's kind of not what this challenge is about. I believe the challenge is all about taking those 4 colors, this limited palette, and making it work together. So I forced those colors to work together. You're gonna see, you see how light that purple is though? My marker was dying on me, guys. That azalea, man, I gave it some work today. And I kind of messed up. I forgot. And how can I forget, because it's right in front of me. Copic markers have 2 tips. They have a super brush, which you see me using for the entirety of this video, and they also have a chisel, which is like a thick, hard, shouldn't have said it like that. The chisel, the chisel's like a, it's better for blocking in large areas of color, which is what I should have done, and then gone in with the brush to blend. But you know, you learn my lesson. I'll do better next time. But it turned out okay. The problem is with this paper though, guys, the Expressive blending card. If you're ever looking for paper for Copic markers, don't fall into this trap. Expressive blending cards say they're designed for Copic markers. They're made for Copic markers. And okay, maybe they are. They are just, it's just such a unforgiving paper. You go 1 stroke out of line and you're gonna see that stroke. Yeah, sure, it blends colors nicely. Like, look, I'm blending this red into the yellow. It makes a nice orange. But you see how streaky his arms are? Like, I wouldn't have gotten this if I used, like, cheap cardstock or something. And here I am ranting about paper on YouTube, man. Is this really where my life's gone? I draw cartoon dragons and complain about paper? I don't even know why you guys subscribe to this channel. Unless that's why you do subscribe to this channel. Then I'm glad I'm doing the right thing complaining about stupid Expressive blending cards! Okay, now it's time for the darkest color of the 4, Iris. It's practically black. Like, it's such a dark blue. It didn't blend with anything. It's so dark. But I really wanted to kind of make this graphic kind of fade in, so I had a plan. It's not a very smart plan, and I don't advise any of you guys to do it. I tried first to just simply blend in that light purple to the blue. It wasn't going, so I decided to dab the tips together. This is a legitimate thing you can do. I'm not going to sit here and say don't do it, but I'm also not going to sit here and say that if you do it, nothing bad will ever happen, because you are dipping the tip of your marker into another marker. The beautiful thing about alcohol markers is that the solvent in each ink will help it so it doesn't stain the tip. Unlike Crayola markers, which are water-based, you know, when they say once you go black, you never go back, that's exactly what they're talking about. You put that yellow marker over the black and it's going to be stained forever. The nice thing about alcohol markers is that's not always the case. That'll happen if you run it over like some wet ink, but that's different. That's not alcohol ink, it's ink. So my purple tip is never going to be stained. It worked. I actually was able to get some really interesting kind of like fading gradient effects on there. But also at the same time, that marker's on its last leg, I think, so I might have to replace the tip later, so I was kind of like, I don't really care what I do. Let's just ruin it. Who cares? It's just money. The only time I used that dark gray was right now. I use an N10, which is like the darkest gray you can get without it being black. It's pretty much black. I mean, let's just be real. I did introduce that. It is allowed. You're allowed to use white and black in these drawings. It's the only thing I could do to kind of give it some value. I want it to be kind of a black shirt with the blue being like a highlight. And, you know, I got the shirt out of the way. I got the skin out of the way. Those are really the hardest parts. Now it's just some fun doing the little details. I went in, you know, you color the wheels, you color the skateboard. I got to color every single one of those little itty bitty stickers. Looking back on that, maybe I shouldn't have gone so detailed, because there's only so much you can do with a marker. I mean, the Copic sketch markers have brushes and chisels. If I use Copic Classic, they'd have the tiny bullet nib, which I do miss, man. My Prismacolors had those, and I love them. I could go swap them out, actually. The nice thing about Copics is that you can buy the different tips and swap them out whenever you feel like. But man, it's a pain. I don't want to have to do that. Believe it or not, this video is almost done. We got like 4 minutes to go. Like, this actually did not take me that long to do. It took me way longer to draw it than it took me to color it. That's kind of the beautiful thing about these limited color palette challenges, is that you really don't have much to work with. It's like, oh, what color do I make the skateboard? Oh, well, I guess I'll make it pink. That's all I have is pink. Oh, what color should I make the stickers? Well, pink? Or maybe I'll even add in some yellow. Ooh. But I love doing these challenges. There's no reward for doing it. Sometimes you get a shout out on their social media if you do it. They'll share it on Instagram, they may retweet it on Twitter. That's really all there is, and I think it's more for the fun of it, like the challenge of only having that limited palette. And sometimes you learn something. Like today, I learned that I can shade yellow with pink, and it turns out really cool. The final thing I did was the soda bottle. God, I wish I had green. I inspired the logo off Surge, and I guess I could have made it yellow. Whatever. I decided to make it the darkest color I could to be more like, maybe he's drinking, what's a really dark colored soda from the 90s? That isn't like Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Maybe it's like purple soda or Fanta. Oh, they have Fanta now. It's not even retro. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I put a lot of work into this soda bottle. I had to use references and everything. I learned how to draw a soda bottle just for this drawing. See, it was educational. Painful, but educational. One of the last things I want to ask you guys is leave a comment below if you don't mind. Did you notice anything different about this footage? Was it clean? Was it clear? Because I recorded it in a different way. I actually recorded it in 2K, which I didn't realize I was doing because I use my phone to record this. And I usually edit in 1080p, which is fine. The problem with that is, oh god, my laptop was not happy. Ooh, it did not like editing 2K footage. Oh, it was so painful. So, if you look at this video and you think the edits are a little weird, that's why, because I could not see what I was doing. I just had to make a cut here, make a cut there. Maybe that looks okay. Maybe it doesn't look okay. But let me know, because editing in 2K means that if I zoom in, you guys get to see it in full quality and not potato quality like it's been. Leave me an honest-to-God comment letting me know about that, because if you like it and you notice a difference, then I will gladly suffer for you. It's just part of being a YouTuber. And here we are. It's done. Very exciting. I mean, like I said, not much to really talk about, because 4 colors on this drawing, it was a lot of fun. Oh, wait. Pashan forgot something. What did I forget? Ah, the sparkles on the Stay Rad shirt. How could I forget? I was even thinking about that the entire time I was doing it, and I totally forgot to put it at the very end. I had so much fun working on this drawing, guys. I really did. Was it painful to color? Yeah. Was it easy to color? Yeah. Was it painful to draw? Yeah. Was it fun to draw? Yeah. It's just part of the process. Art never comes easy, even if you think it will. Even if it's as simple as 4 colors, nothing is ever easy. But as long as you have fun doing it, that's all that matters, right? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. As always, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more art videos and more art challenges just like this one. And I will see you guys in the next video.